not synced. It wasn't synced. It was behind. Which game? Well, if it brought one, your game played it. That was off. That's the only one I looked at.
All right, I'll take a look.
I think it wasn't synced. Huh. We wanted to hear what you said. Oh, those guys should take that shot.
All right, folks, John Siegel back on the mic. I'm sitting here talking to the audiovisual guy, Mike Tenza. He's not on the mic. The clubhouse is absolutely packed now. For the record, we are within all fire codes. We are about to see the kickoff of what is going to be a just absolutely torturous run for the C bracket. It is the 9:45 draw. They're a couple minutes behind schedule. And if you win and you keep winning, you are playing until 6 in the morning tomorrow. So just a brutal stretch for the folks coming up, but they knew what they were getting themselves into. So I don't know all of the names of all of the participants on both of these games, but I'll do my best. Oh, I can figure it out. I've got a schedule here. So let's see. We've got Team Lunn on sheet A, which is Nathan Lunn, Janine Holt, Abby Elbow, and it looks like Christian Dykes. They're going to be going up against, who are they going up against on sheet A? Davidson, okay. Chavin Davidson, Aubrey Davidson, Patrick Morgan, and Mike Heckler. Over on sheet B, we have John McCleary's rink going up against Tim Pernage's rink. And they, on sheet B, were able to get the first stone out. A little bit behind schedule. Gerald Green with the first stone on sheet B, sets up a nice center guard. Stacy Vega, who I don't know. Sounds like she's going to be in the club next year, though. Throws the lead shot for Pernage. Pernage has a ringer, former junior nationals player, Charles. The junior nationals with Jessica. That's Mika Peckler. Christian Dykes for Team Lund. Club. Sheet B. Next delivery. Looks like they're going to end up with 3 guards in play. So that center is all locked up. Let's hope they don't have the hammer. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Abby Elbow, I thought that was a fake name, and it turned out to be a real name. With her first shot. Great new addition to our curling club. First year curler.
Siegel has really nice ears.
Ty Schomer in the clubhouse spirit. Look at Abby drawing in for a biter. Oh, it's more than a biter. It's full 12. But she's exposed. Nathan Lund seems happy. Very, very happy guy in general. One of the better Elvis costumes I've seen this weekend from the skip on Davidson Rink. Clearly a little higher dollar value. A thicker cloth and more embroidery. I wouldn't be surprised if perhaps that was a homemade job. The hem of his bell-bottomed Elvis onesie is bedazzled with dark flower print. And he's got a very fetching pair of green tennis shoes on. Abby Obo with her second shot for Nathan Lund on sheet A. She's coming in for a draw. I don't think she's got enough, though. She's got the right spirit. But this one's going to crash. Bill Foster over on sheet B, playing the vice to Tim Pernage.
I'm sorry. She was hot.
Looks like he wants to blow up the center guard. Tim, traditionally a second on his competitive team. Shouldn't have any trouble with this. A lot of takeouts. All right, Yellow with a real wide broom, looking to draw into the 8 or maybe even catch a bit of the 4 on sheet A. Meanwhile, Tim's takeout stone is on mark. He's cleared the center within reason on his first shot.
Right, exactly.
They're sitting 1. Rather, Red is sitting 1, McCleary's sitting 1. Jeanette up for her first shot on sheet A. Oh, and she had all kinds of trouble coming out of the hack. Forgot to take her gripper off. That sometimes happens in late night on Saturday of a bond spiel. She'll try it again. Elvis getting all kinds of high marks from the peanut gallery here in the club. Jeanette wishes she had that shot back, I believe, over on sheet A. It's not quite going to make the house, but it does.
Blue Elvis.
And, Ty Schomer weighing in on Blue Elvis. I was suggesting that looks like a homemade job, maybe the nicest Elvis outfit we've seen.
That might be custom fitted.
It's a custom fit and
right up into the garage.
right up in.
Blue Elvis is custom fitted.
It's a
We don't know who he is, but we like the outfit.
very snug fit.
He spreads his legs.
Very nice embroidery. Oh, and that face plant on Team Davidson.
Oh.
A rare face plant out of the hack. We don't see that enough.
He's on the Mika team.
So Tim has got to. Tim needs to draw here, and look at Yellow. They're going to get a. They might get a raise here.
Money.
Yellow is sitting after the face plant.
Blue Elvis is running it.
We're going to call that an athletic maneuver.
Oh, we need to pound the glass. Blue Elvis.
We're going to pound the glass.
He's got chest hair too.
It is indeed a low.
I don't know.
This is a Davidson rink
Davidson?
with the Blue Elvis.
Blue Elvis? What's his first name?
Chavin. Chavin.
Okay.
I've met his wife a couple of times. She's from South Carolina. I've spent half my life in South Carolina, so
I'm loving his
we have that
embrace
connection.
of the theme.
He's got a very low
Chest
cut,
hair's out.
chest hair flowing, luxuriant. Tim just put up a nice scoring rock on sheet B, but it's open for takeout, and let's see if Sweeney can get it, and it looks like he is going to be scoring rock, so. Now I thought, I had a little confusion earlier. I thought that Tim was throwing last rocks. It appears to be Bill Foster throwing last rocks in this game. They might be switching it up. All right, Blue Elvis is up on sheet A. Yellow sitting, appears to be sitting 1. He needs to set up a guard at the minimum. He's coming in hot, though. Maybe going for it. He's got to be careful not to raise. Red in. And that is exactly what he has done. So that was a mistake on the part of Blue Elvis. So red is now comfortably sitting 1. Team Lund. Team Lund with a little more experience. Several years of beer league curling in their quiver. Meanwhile, Team Davidson is a brand new addition to our club. They've been out to almost every Bonspiel that I've seen. So we appear to have hooked them. Looking around the clubhouse, there are quite a few Elvises in attendance tonight. I've seen at least 5. Nathan Lund makes the long, slow walk back to the hack, take his first shot. He wasn't going anywhere until he got his red apple ale. Brian Sweeney on sheet B delivering with red sitting 1. Their final stone of this end. Not a bad shot by Brian. I don't think it's going to be enough to score. But he is in position to steal. So Bill's got a tough shot with the hammer. This is where you give one and move on in the next end with a hammer. Back to sheet A. Nice shot by Nathan Lund, who just appears to have just turned over his brand new red apple ale and just finished it right off. Here comes Elvis, Blue Elvis. His line's good. He's got a really tough takeout opportunity here, and he's going for it. They better get on that broom. It's curling. They better get on that broom. Here it comes. It's not going to get by. It's a good try. Nathan with a chance to score 3 if he can get a full 8 here. So that's exactly what they're going to try to do. Going for the, yeah, they're going to switch sides, come in from the left side. Try to raise or draw. Throwing it pretty far outside, playing on the pro side here. Looks like he's going for the raise. I don't think it's going to have enough. Final stone on sheet B, Bill Foster for end 1. He's trying to draw through. Line's pretty good. I'm not sure he has enough. Boy, Charles Taggart is sweeping like a pro. Didn't quite have enough. So red will take 1. Bill's not happy with that. But he should be. That could have been a lot worse. 1 yellow for McCleary. All right, so both ends wrap up at almost exactly the same time. Both sheets for end 1. C bracket, you know, they look lively now. Everybody looks chipper, but we'll check back in with them in 6 hours and see how they feel. Down to 2. Team Lund flashes on their first stone. Folks on sheet A are asking to turn the music up out on the ice. Not unusual at the Anchorage Curling Club. Very unusual in most curling clubs. But again, it's a C bracket, and it is a festive atmosphere here at the club tonight. Abby Elbow and Jeanette Holt, the Glimmer twins, preparing to sweep for Christian Dykes, who is curling in jeans. Not recommended. Better shot this time. He went through the house on his first stone. I think he's going to get over the hog. For a, well, you know what? I take that back. He came up short this time. The German exchange student, roughly 17-year-old. How old is Pickler? 16 years old. And his first stone goes through the house. He just started curling a few weeks ago, so he's from Berlin, big city. I spoke with him the other day, and he has never been to any place quite like Alaska. So much wildlife, first snow machine rides, first skiing. He's having a blast. Staying with the Schomer family, who have taken on many exchange students over the years. Abby Elbow with her first shot on sheet A. Looks like it's going to be a center guard, a high guard. Meanwhile, on sheet B, Pernage still with the handle. I guess we should say Foster, as he's skipping this team tonight, but McCleary is sitting one with his beginner team plus Brian Sweeney. Gerald and Linda in their first years in the club. Kudos to John for bringing in new members. Aubrey Davidson, fellow South Carolinian. She tries to draw in behind Abby's mid guard and is a bit narrow, opening up the center. Abby with her second shot. CB, McCleary still sitting one. They didn't get that second stone in. Looks like Bill's going to look for a bump back of his own stone into McCleary's sitting rock, Charles Taggart. With the nice blue pants. Currently in the FBI. Just became stationed in Anchorage recently. As I said earlier, did junior nationals with Jessica. He was a little bit wide on that shot, and he wasn't able to bump the Yellowstone back. He put it through the house. So red still sits one. McCleary still sitting one. Team Elvis, Aubrey with her second shot. trying to draw. Meanwhile, Linda on sheet B.
I'm gonna sit on in here. With,
Oh, we got Ben Phipps joining us. Anchorage Curling Club's own Ben Phipps
This
joining us on
may
the
not
mic.
be a good idea, but I like sitting next to John Siegel.
That's right. And I like it too. So I'm just, I've been holding down the fort, doing a little color commentary in addition to play-by-play. Feel free to do either.
I would like to do the comic relief.
Okay. Jeanette Holt with her first stone. The second half of the Glimmer twins. Abby Elbow being the other on sheet A.
Do I have to be PG?
I think you can be PG-13. I think you can be NC-17. We only have 2 listeners.
2? Is one of them Phyllis?
It might still be Phyllis. Levi Hahn may still be on. And but this is being recorded, so NC-17, let's say.
Recorded. Okay. All right.
So Charles Taggart with his second shot, trying and again for the bump back, and again too much. He missed it again. So,
who's the bare-chested?
That's part of the Davidson family, the Chavin Davidson new
He's,
team. Chavin and Aubrey. I believe it's his wife.
If we could get the shot at the scoreboard, we could all see what we're talking about here.
Yeah. Well, I've given our listeners the full rundown. It looks like maybe his mom or maybe Aubrey made the outfit. It is a custom fit, very tight in the rear.
I mean, it works
Very well. Yeah. It's got the flowers on the hem, embroidery on the collar, a very low cut V. Elvis himself would have been proud.
But not like an annoying amount of chest hair either.
No, just the right amount of chest
like the
hair.
right amount. And he knows how to flaunt it.
That's right. He's working it. He's working it. And it looks like he may have gone to Allure Day Spa and got a little bit of sun today.
Oh, yes.
So Jeanette Holt with her
I
second
heard that's
shot.
not good. Maybe it's like a spray.
It could be a spray.
Type,
It could be a spray.
But still, same results, right?
I'll remind our listeners that the clubhouse is packed, although it seems to have settled down a little bit. Some of the previous curlers have gone home. We are under the fire code.
Yes. Thank you for making that declaration, John Siegel.
All right, Bill Foster is pretty frustrated with this first stone that McCleary's had in there now, and it won't seem to go away. It's well guarded. He's going to try to break it up. Charles Taggart, the
that's my team.
Former junior national.
T. Purr's got this in his wheelhouse.
T. Purr, who is a natural second but throws third for Ben Phipps.
Thank you for pointing that out. Let it curl up, boys. That's a good shot, sweetheart.
Tim throws with a lot of weight.
Shot.
Tim throws with a lot of weight.
No, they should have made the double out of that.
And
They should have swept it.
He
for
did not
double.
get it. They let it curl too much over on sheet B.
I do not agree with the sweep call on that.
Yeah, Bill Foster has not done a lot of skipping, and
that's my team.
Tim is quite used to Ben overriding him on the calls anyway as the vice skip for their Monday night team. So
I have to work this weekend. That's my team. Off season starts Monday.
Nathan Lund making the long walk, and he brings with him an empty Red Apple ale can. He took it down to the other end full, but he
honestly do not know what shot Sweeney is calling here. He's calling a takeout on the guard yellow rock, or is he calling a guard on that?
I think he's calling a guard on sheet B.
Not what was thrown.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, he's made it interesting. McCleary.
Run back.
McCleary gives Tim another chance. Now they need to get on that broom a little faster this time. Nathan Lund, fresh off a Red Apple Ale with his first shot. Longtime member of the club. Takes care of the bar orders for us. Canadian at that. Tim coming in hot. This is About as heavy as a stone gets thrown in this
This
club.
is a good rock. I think they need to sweep it though.
They need to sweep. They do. What do you know about Stacy Vega?
Oh, no, they didn't.
Tim opened it up, but that red rock remains on sheet B. It's wide open
they
now.
They are sitting 2-3 stones, so.
And they do have the hammer.
This is correct.
Nathan Lund signaling for another red apple ale. Can we get a red apple ale for Nathan Lund?
Hot mic. Hot mic.
A Reds apple. Reds for Nathan.
For Nathan.
Okay, Blue Elvis at the hack, sheet A. His first shot. Oh, and he came out real wide. That's not going to have a chance of doing anything, but he's got a perfect Elvis kneel. Imagine Elvis sliding across the stage during a Vegas rendition of Burnin' Love. And he is way outside, but there's a lot of curl out there. Boy, that looked good. That looked good. Ryan Sweeney with his first shot. He's setting up a guard on that red that just won't go away. I believe that was Linda's shot from 10 stones ago. Oh, and he's heavy. And he has set up a double. They appear to be sitting 2 though now.
They are now sitting 1-2.
But that double's there. Ty Shover with a clubhouse fumble.
Shover with a clubhouse.
Bit of a fumble.
Drop, but it did land on its bottom, so minimal damage.
Minimal damage.
Minimal damage.
So Bill Foster coming in for his first shot, and although red is sitting 2, he's got a double. And Nathan Lund gives us the wink and a nod for a quick delivery of his, I don't know what number we're on here, red apple ale. He can handle it though. He's got the body type. You never would know it. You'd never know he's had a drink. Now Red Elvis coming in with a little better line this time, but boy, he's way out there.
What I know of Bill Foster is he doesn't throw with a lot of weight.
No, he does not, but he's on target.
He's on target maybe for the back one. So they are sitting 1 now.
Yellow is sitting 1. So
But
that's not bad.
In a vulnerable position, though.
All right.
So what we were looking for was high speed on that, and that was about hack weight.
Bill's been throwing lead all year, trying to make the transition into other positions, and that can be hard to go from lead to playing any other position.
Absolutely.
You're expected to throw guard weight so frequently.
Yep.
I know of what I speak.
Brian Sweeney.
Second shot for Sweeney. I think it looks like he's coming in to throw a guard and just give one here, but no, he's coming in for a takeout. It is
wide, maybe a takeout.
It is a takeout.
I don't know.
I don't think he's got it though.
It looks like it might be more of a bump, but
He needs a Sweeney bounce,
Plan
and
B.
he's not gonna.
Oh, he's gonna get it. He is gonna get it.
And that's going to be a tough measurement. I think red is sitting, but I can't tell from this angle.
Definitely red is sitting 1. But if there is a double there.
Bill needs to make a shot here. This is what Skip Rock is all about.
This is for 4. This is a double for 4.
Charles Taggart with a whisper in his ear.
Well, it's taking too long to dry after the shower, so. And now he's gonna make it better.
Ben Phipps urging Bill to throw a little more weight. What do we know about Stacy Vega? Anything? What do we know about Stacy Vega?
A longtime friend of Bill's from Fairbanks, Alaska.
Curled up there?
Curls in Fairbanks. Met her last weekend. Very nice person. I think this is a really good shot.
Oh, Bill made a nice shot. Not quite enough.
So that's,
I think Red's got one.
So that's another reason why you need to throw some up weight on these types of shots, because if that had enough weight,
That was a good shot.
that team gets 4.
And it looks like Red is taking. They're talking about it still. Looks like Red is taking 1, is it? Nope, they're gonna measure. We're gonna get our first measurement of the night since I've been here.
Watch this tool, folks. This thing is amazing.
Meanwhile, back on sheet A, the Glimmer twins attempting the draw sweep. Not quite gonna make it. Yellow sits 1.
How you guys doing? Pretty good? They on the C bracket or the B bracket?
So they got the measuring thing out. Tim.
It is called the measuring thing. That's technical.
Tim adjusts the micrometer. First on the redstone. Sweeps it back and forth, to and fro. Meanwhile, on sheet A, the German exchange student, Peckler, with a very wide stone on his first attempt. It looks like he's going to hit the wall, and he does. No, he does not. But it does not. He hogged it. Does not get over.
So, my friend Becca here, she's having a good night.
Becca Mazur?
She's bond spieling.
There she is.
She's very much bond spieling tonight. And shout out to Becca.
Shout out to Becca.
If you have a beer or any other drink in your hand, I would encourage anybody listening to raise it out. Shout out to Becca.
Shout out to Becca. Meanwhile, after the measurement, Bill Foster was successful.
They got 1.
They got 1 out of that. He knows he left a few on the table, though.
Yeah, it's hard.
All right, Blue Elvis shuffling back and forth across the back line. Charles Taggart, the FBI agent, is going to show us how to sweep. I can see that right now. He's going to teach us all how to sweep next year. He and Tim strongly delivering the guard stone from Stacy Vega. Meanwhile, Aubrey Davidson with her first shot on sheet A. Nathan Lund has, by the way, taken a 4-0 lead after 2 ends. They're looking to put this one away early. All right.
I don't know the comments. There's been some questioning about my ability to be the comic relief on this. John, I will let you be the third party. This decision.
Am I a tiebreaker on this? Oh, and a beautiful raise. A promotion by, who was that? Abby Elbow? Abby Elbow. Red is now sitting 1 over on sheet A. They're looking to put this one away early. And back-to-back flashes on sheet B by red and yellow stones. So Gerald, who flashed his first stone, is going to come up here and try to do better.
Does Bill Foster look just slightly nervous to you?
He looks a little nervous. I was questioning whether or not, has he been skipping this whole time, or are they switching it up?
I think he's skipped the whole tournament.
Okay. Well, good for him. I know he wanted to get some experience.
I think it's good for him. I think he needs to understand.
See the game in a different light.
He does.
Yeah, he's been throwing a lot of lead this year.
Amber, if you are one of the many Buku listeners we have, he loves you. I mean,
he really does.
It's very apparent.
Meanwhile, Blue Elvis I just noted an extra sort of flair to his costume. He's got a.
I don't know if I can take the onesie seriously or not. I mean, it's seriously a onesie.
It really is.
It's a very
it does look like
onesie.
it looks like it's homemade, and it is fitted.
It's definitely
It is
fitted.
fitted.
And slightly distracting.
Very
for the
distracting.
other team, not for the announcers.
Meanwhile, Jeanette Holt with her, is that her second stone? The Glimmer Twins, and Christian Dykes sweeping. And then yet another raise promotion. Not quite enough to get into the second scoring rock, but they currently own the right side of the house. Sitting one, looking to steal. They'd love to steal a couple more here and shake.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Just watching some curling, you know?
Hey, you guys doing well? Make it happen.
Yeah, thank you.
Make it happen.
It does, yeah. Even the blind squirrel gets a nut every now and then. That's like our motto.
Dude.
Got it. Lock down.
Knockdown, nailed to the floor. We
Run sheet B, Linda accidentally promoting Yellowstone into the house, but not enough to cause terrible damage. McCleary still sitting one. Charles Taggart up to the bat.
And the less we think, the better we can do.
Back on sheet A, Team Elvis. They just took out a center guard, opening up the middle a little bit.
I like it.
Because I know when we start thinking, we screw up.
Well, when you got the other team thinking, that means you guys are in the driver's seat. So.
Nathan Lund removing a bit of debris. Looks to be a sequin or
They gotta do
perhaps a bit of costume jewelry. Jeanette Holt with her second shot. This is her second shot. Looking to guard things up again.
I do like coming through this hole, even splitting it off or bumping it up. I like it.
Looks like it's, I can't see.
I think it's coming through. I love that shot.
Oh, look at that. They
That shot is
nicked
a
it off their
great
own stone,
shot.
and now they're sitting two. And they're buried.
And they're buried. And the yellow rock is in the back of the house. It's very vulnerable.
That's right, it is.
It's very vulnerable.
That is. McCleary back on sheet B, holding the broom for Linda with her second shot. And she's trying not to do any damage here because Yellow is piling up stones in the house.
To be had right now.
Yellow's piling up stones in the house, although Red is sitting one.
If they split that off, there is a chance for a loaded. Oh, actually, that's not a bad shot.
Not a bad shot. So
That's as good as a guard right there.
So Red and McCleary looking to steal another one from Foster. Boy, they've had the pressure on them. This is a brand new team. McCleary, of course, a veteran, but Linda and Gerald, new curlers. Brian Sweeney, an old veteran himself, with the patented side kick delivery. Looks a bit like a bowler coming out of the hack. That drag foot
But
coming out behind him.
Effective nonetheless.
Effective nonetheless.
Effective nonetheless.
His whole team has that maneuver. Jeff Simmerville as well. Devin.
Yeah, I don't understand the call. They're trying to open up the middle, but I don't understand this call. The ideal call would be, I think, to still try to get that red one from the back.
He's going for it. He almost had it. So he's opened it up a little bit in the middle, and that's not
He
bad.
opened it up.
That's not bad. All right, Nathan Lund. I don't know where he is on his Red Apple Ale, but
he does
did
have
take it
a
down there with
sweet
him.
Beard.
Yeah, best beard in the club, probably.
Oh, clearly. If this was last weekend,
Toby's
I
got a
would've
nice one, too.
Had the best mustache in the club.
Yeah. Looks like Nathan is
Speaking of beards, John, I'm a little confused as to
Look
what
at this
happened
shot.
to yours.
Look at this shot. Look at this shot. Red.
It is red one.
Nathan is dialed in, and he is sitting 2.
And
he's sitting 1.
You know, it's probably the beard that's doing it. But John, where is your beard? Like,
well, I'm kind of, my thing with haircuts is, twice a year, whether I need it or not. And with beards, about once every month and a half, I shave it down to the 1.5 dial on my beard trimmer. So I do have a bit of stubble.
Okay, McCleary's rock coming down the ice here is definitely wide.
Elvis with a really nice delivery this time.
We could get a chip off of the other rock to open it up.
Okay, so that was on sheet B. Red's still sitting 1.
There's a gap there.
Now Elvis has opened up the middle somewhat. Red is sitting 1.
So it's a narrow gap. If Tim hits the broom, he's got it in his wheelhouse.
So on sheet B, Tim is looking to throw heavyweight coming right through the house. Oh, this is just his normal weight.
I believe it's pretty good.
They better sweep that line. Sweep that line, Charles Taggart. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. This is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And look at that.
Oh,
Tim with a great shot.
That Tim Pernage is so hot right now. Look at that ponytail.
Tim had about a stone and a half width to get that through, and yeah, he made it.
You know what would be really nice if Tim could make those shots when I'm the skipper.
I know, right?
It'd be good.
That's why I left that team. I used to throw lead on that team, and I got sick and tired of people not making the shots. I'd throw up 2 perfect guards, and then watch it fall apart.
I did love you as a lead, but you are destined for something.
Something, yeah.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Mediocrity.
I don't know what it is.
Look at Elvis. Boy, I like his delivery. I mean, when he dials it in,
shooting it hot.
He's coming in hot.
It's coming in hot.
I don't think this is what he wanted, but
he did clear out some red stones.
So red sits 1. So on sheet A, it's not enough to shake. They're still in the game.
I really think the call on that would have just been draw up in there because there was nothing else.
Yeah.
Just a draw up in there.
I think so. So back on sheet B, Bill Foster with his first shot. Yellow sitting at least 2, and it may be 3. It is 3. So
for sure.
Bill is looking to guard here, I think. I don't think he wants to be too greedy.
Yeah, definitely just a guard on that top red.
Having shot lead all year, he knows guard weight, so he should be able to set up a nice guard here.
His guard weight is not suspect. That's for sure, John.
Back to you, Ben.
Look at that guy.
All right.
He delivers it.
Christian Dykes in a nice, well-fitted pair of Levi's. The Glimmer Twins.
Are those red tabs?
Casually. Oh, and he's got his. No, that's not his cell phone. That's just his slider in his back pocket. All right, look at that. Bill Foster back on sheet B with a beautiful guard. Go ahead. Grab that. Yep.
You know what? I think the Foster rink is looking to play at 2 o'clock. I mean, when
Yeah,
they win, it's
going to be a long night
it's a
for
long
Foster
night.
rink.
I mean, they're poised. It's a poised thing.
Yeah, McCleary, he could take it or leave it. I tell you that right now. He'd like to keep playing.
You know what?
But he's
never dismiss the wily veteran.
No, never. And he's brought this team along all year. Well, they were struggling a little bit out of the gate, but they've really done well. Gerald and Linda have really picked it up. Meanwhile, the German exchange student, Peckler, trying to set up a guard here. I hope that was to be a guard, but he's hogging it. So.
I think that was meant to be a takeout.
Okay, he's going to hog it here. So he was a little bit light, but he had some trouble on the delivery.
I believe we have actually a really good rock coming over here on the other side.
Brian Sweeney.
We're trying to set up a corner something for a next shot.
Yeah.
They did outcount the 1, and they did actually open it up.
Yeah, so it's 2 yellow now,
two
and it is
yellow.
opened up. So Bill's got to get another guard in place here. I don't think he's gonna try to draw him in.
I would take the 2 yellow.
Let's not get greedy.
Well, they do not have the hammer here. So red does have the hammer.
Bill coming out a little bit wide. Is that his normal delivery?
It looks hot. It looks hot and wide. So this could be interesting.
Charles Taggart's body language indicates that there's nothing they intend to do on it right now. Oh, Stacy cleaning, do a little cleaning. Here we go.
Actually, very good shot by Bill. Bill Foster.
So that really recovered.
Bill
Nice
Foster.
shot. All right. So
Bill
this is
Foster. I mean, in a normal night, that would be his takeout weight. But
yeah,
this
right. That's right.
When you call takeout weight, that's normally what you get from Bill Foster, right there.
Like a high guard. I mean a near guard. Near guard.
Well, we'll call close guard.
Close guard.
So that's right in his wheelhouse. So, ladies and gentlemen, if that's what you give him,
Abby
he will
Elbow.
deliver.
Abby Elbow on sheet A, delivering her first rock. 1/2 of the Glimmer twins.
Where are you getting all these names from?
I've been doing my homework. They're all
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, I need to do homework.
But I know Abby. Abby's going to be on my mixed team next year.
Great.
First year curler.
She can actually throw some weight.
She's kind of an
Wow,
athlete,
this is a really good shot if she can hold it.
and it's going to hold
this
too.
is a great shot.
It's going to
Look
hold.
at that. Oh, she got a little thin.
Nice shot though by Abby.
I think a little bit more sweeping, and they could have had a perfect takeout with guard.
Nonetheless, she's sitting 1 after that shot.
Okay, crazy angle raise coming up over here from Sweeney.
I'm not seeing this. That's going to flash. So on sheet B, Bill's going to hold for 2.
Foster gets 2. They stole 2.
Aubrey Davidson with her first shot. Or is that her second? I don't know.
They really want to curl all night long.
They all want to curl. All of them do.
They're itching for it.
And Aubrey's going to get her takeout and peel out, and she's happy.
I've never seen a smile so big.
Everybody looks happy out there right now, except for Gerald.
He's
Over
not a happy camper.
Over on Team McCleary, although he's a competitor, I'm told. He himself has a red apple ale. Nope, sorry, that's Gatorade. Powerade. We're going to work on some product placement next year. We really feel like we ought to have more sponsorship. Abby Elbow with her second shot on sheet A. She's coming in for a guard.
I can't do it.
Abby's needs that stone to finish. She's in the house. It's not going to be a guard.
That's a good shot. There,
Still a good
John.
shot.
That's a good shot there, John. They're sitting 1-2. Top house.
At this point in the game, up 5 after 3, they're going to want to just bring everything in. Try to shake. Get this thing over with. Because they got a long night ahead of them.
They do. Another strategy at this point would be just to keep it clean. So just take all the yellows out, too. Wouldn't you say, John?
I would be in the house. 4th inning. Meanwhile, Gerald with his second shot. He's also wearing jeans, by the way.
Oh, fun fact. Deb
DeSaulnier.
Deb.
checking in.
I can't even pronounce her French last name.
DeSaulnier.
Just joined us, and she has fun facts for everybody. Fun fact.
You want me to give you a fun fact?
Fun fact right now.
Fun fact is that, okay, I can't think of it. It's too noisy in here.
Too noisy.
Too noisy in this
Have to think
facility
about it.
because the
Aubrey
party
with
is
her second.
raging. That's a fun fact. The party is
Party is raging.
happening.
Meanwhile, Aubrey Davidson with her second peel takeout of the end.
I really feel Deb is a better second than I am.
You gonna bring Deb in?
Are you want it? You want that?
You know what I need?
Oh, I have to vacate my seat because my lead assistant. My lead. What do you call it? What would you be? Lead announcer.
I'm
lead
doing both play-by-play and color commentary.
He's
now.
color and play-by-play,
and the comic relief.
He has ran out of H2O.
Yep, got to get another glass of water. Stacy Vega with her first shot on sheet B. She's looking for a promotion here, I guess. That's what she's gonna get. Nope, she doesn't quite have enough on it. It may be a biter.
It's close.
We got to upgrade our camera system. All right, we think this is Patrick Morgan for Team Davidson. Or Team Elvis, I should say. He's looking for a double with red sitting 2, and he's going to be narrow. And the sweepers are not going to be able to hold it. And he will flash. So red sits 2 still. Jeanette Holt coming up to set a guard. Meanwhile, on sheet B, little tit-for-tat raise by Gerald from McCleary's team, and they are sitting 1. And they're sitting in a pretty nice 1 spot with the front center of the house all guarded up. Jeanette Holt delivering on sheet A. She's looking to guard up here. Charles Taggart delivers, sheet B. He's trying to draw in. And he's got 2 good sweepers, and I think he's going to get it. They need to let that work. So Foster and Pernich sit 1. All right, Patrick Morgan delivering on sheet A, simultaneous with Linda on sheet B from McCleary. Yellow needs to make something happen. Throwing a wide stone, hoping for a draw, but it looks like it's too heavy. It is curling. Linda came up short on her promotion attempt. So Nathan Lund's going to come on down, make the long walk. Comfortable lead after 5 ends. Sorry, 3 ends, 5-0. On sheet B, Charles Taggart looking to consolidate his scoring rock with another one. And he looks to be raising here, and it looks like a promotion.
Hey, no. Hey, John, can he commentate with you? No. He doesn't know anything about curling, and he would like to commentate. No, I would not.
And Charles appears to have been successful. Yellow is now sitting 2 on sheet B. Nathan Lund sitting 2, looking to draw, or a biter guard of some sort. I think he's drawing. He wants to put this game away. Rest his legs for a 2 a.m. draw. He's getting the curl. It's up to the sweepers now. commentating. Linda with her second stone on sheet B. I'm not 100% sure what she's trying to do here. I thought it was a draw. There is no raise there. She's got to be careful. Oh, she's looking to promote yellow into her own red. Down 2 in this end. Lund on sheet A came up with a guard. So that is going to force Elvis to make a takeout with red sitting 2. Elvis with a unique sort of a yoga pose type delivery. Legs crossed. And he's successful. He's gonna get one of these. He's gonna hit them both. And he just made a nice shot. And yellow sits 1 over on sheet A, so that was a big shot. But he was not able to remove those stones. So red's still in the house. Nathan Lund coming up with his second shot with an easy takeout. And he has delivered, but he looks to be wide. He was wide of the room, so maybe the yips. He got a piece of yellow, and he did take out the biter yellow on the backside. But yellow is now just a little bit more buried. And Elvis with a chance to pick up a second stone, make this a game, down 5-0. She B, John McCleary. With yellow sitting 2. Elvis taking his time, push it out of the hack, is unique, he's got a bit of a leg kick. It looks like Elvis. I mean, he's trying to draw into the house. He only needs, half of the 8. Sweepers furiously sweeping. Aubrey, the German exchange student, they don't look like they're going to have enough to get it in, though. Meanwhile, McCleary with his shot. He's looking to break things up. That's what I see here. He's hoping for good things to happen. And it wasn't quite enough. He did get some rock movement, but yellow still appears to be sitting at least 2. Probably 3. Maybe 3. You want to sit in and commentate? Did they shake? Nope, they did not shake. They're just hugging. It's not quite the same thing. Tim Pernage up on sheet B. Appears to be looking for another promotion. Red into yellow. And this commentator needs to take a quick timeout as the German exchange student, Peckler, comes up to set his first guard on sheet A. Timeout.
No! Me and Dave? Okay, me and Dave. Dave Hill joining us, everybody. Take it away, Dave.
I will tell them how it is done now. Now we know.
Now we know. All right, Dave. And we are now on the mic with Dave Hill.
Right. I've curled a few games. I've been curling since 1968.
I was born in '84.
94?
84. These gray hairs don't come without age, Dave.
You see this beard? It's all gray.
This beard is really more of like a stubble, people.
So what do we got going on here?
Well, I don't have John's cheat sheet here,
Oh,
but
here
we have
they got it right here.
we have two
Ron and
games.
Davidson.
We have 2 games of curling going on, and they're throwing rocks down the ice.
120 feet. It's a slippery game played on ice.
I would say it's more like 40 yards, but I could be mistaken.
40 yards is a good call.
Well, I always make the right call, Dave.
I know. You guess because you're a pharmacist, you know the technical stuff.
Well, you know, drugs are the best policy, Dave. Oh, shoot. John is back. I don't know which one is yours. One of them's yours.
No, you can sit back. You're
No,
ready?
no, Dave Hill. We're still on the we're still
still
live
live?
mic with Dave Hill.
We're live mic.
We're still live mic with Dave Hill.
Right on.
Dave Hill. Do you think Phyllis Hill is one of our many watchers right now?
No, she's sound asleep.
I doubt it. I think she is enthralled about this whole curling tournament and also the live stream we've had. I mean, this is pretty impressive.
This is very impressive.
It really is.
It's totally cool.
I watched all day at work today.
Yep.
I didn't do any work today.
Right on.
I watched
Do you
curling
work
all
anyway?
day. You know, work for me is like
Pretty easy.
debatable whether it's work or not.
All right. No, you're great.
And if there are any other pharmacists out there listening, you don't know what true work is like.
So now, why aren't you curling in this?
I have to work this weekend.
No. It's
Yeah.
called vacation time.
I work every other weekend and getting vacation time. Also,
You set that up at the beginning
my
of the
wife,
year.
my lovely wife, she is going to play hockey, which is the lesser of the 2 ice sports, in Iceland in May
That's
here.
cool. That's very cool.
Debatable. It's not curling.
No, it's cool.
Well, it's cool that she gets to go to Iceland, and she was supposed to play hockey, but guess what? She broke her wrist, and she cannot play hockey.
Do you still get to go to Iceland?
Emily, would you pipe in here, please?
Do you get to go to Iceland? Right on.
Just, would you speak into the mic?
Yes.
So you still get to. You still.
So
go,
yes, she is going to Iceland.
Can you play hockey if you had to?
No. That is off the table. So,
The doctor's not there.
all right, let's let the viewers be the decider of this.
Okay, I say she's in. She can still swing.
Let's let the viewers be the decider of this. She has broken 3 bones in the last 18 months playing hockey.
It's only 3. Could be a lot more.
It could have been a lot more. Dave Hill, how many broken bones have you had playing in your infinite years of curling?
None, but I've had 2 knee surgeries and 3 shoulder surgeries.
But how many beers have you drank also?
Tonight?
See, folks, curling is the better sport on ice.
Very true. Well, that was a tough break for Yellow. They almost had that shot
On sheet B?
on sheet A.
Yes, on sheet A, of course, Dave Hill. Of course. Color commentator Dave Hill. We are focusing on the games now, folks.
About time
Thank you, Toby, for rehydrating my cohort here. Dave Hill.
All right, my question is, I wonder how does your wife put up with you?
That is so. Okay, on the premise that the question actually is ridiculous.
No, I think it's legit.
How so, Dave Hill?
Well, because you're not curling in this, and you should be, but you're not. Some weak work excuse. So the wife, how does she not make you curl?
You know what? This would be a good one for my wife.
Okay.
Thank you, Dave Hill.
Why is not he curling?
Because he has to work?
No, he does not.
Well,
There's vacation time. There's other people.
Well,
all year long when this week.
he could have used his vacation, or taken some days, traded some days.
There you go.
Sorry,
you could
I
have
burned
curled.
my vacation so my wife could go to Iceland to play hockey.
No, you didn't have to use it on that.
I think that your
I
wife
have-
is behind you 100%.
Okay, we are in a tough spot in our life. We have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. We have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And anybody who's had kids, this is pretty tough. It's tough. I have done not more than curled once a week.
Okay, both of you listeners right now.
Both listeners.
Both listeners right now.
If you had a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old,
I would say thank you, wife, for watching them while I curl.
on Monday night, which is what I've done.
Well,
all
pick
year.
another night.
No, I love Monday night.
Terrible night.
Great
Monday
night.
night's a
Monday night
terrible
is the best night.
No, because if you curl in the weekend before in a Spiel, Monday night you need off.
Dave Hill has no idea what he's talking about.
Actually, I'm a redneck, and my wife covered me all the time.
Yes, she did. Phyllis, you are a saint, and I know you are watching in Nebraska. It is 2 a.m. in Nebraska.
There you go.
Phyllis, you are a strong woman.
Yep. Phyllis, you're the best.
Spoken true from the words of Dave Hill.
Back to the ice. Red seems
Oh,
to
yes,
have this
we
locked
are
up.
curling still. Nathan Lund sitting 2. It'd be good for them to just throw up some guards here. Absolutely. Although they do not have hammer, which is why they want to throw guards. Perfect.
In sheet 1, red seems to have quit curling.
We have a sheet A and a sheet B.
I'm sorry, sheet B. Sheet B seems to have quit curling.
There's no more curling on sheet B.
There's only one team playing.
It's Team Yellow. They really want to play at 2 a.m.
Yep, that's Pernage. He wants to go.
I am going to cordially invite my close friend Skip I can't pronounce his last name because it's French. But he is a much better commentator. Skip! Everybody clap.
I'm double fisting it tonight, are you sure?
All right, here comes Cass. Here comes Cass and Skip. Oh, Gannon. Okay, if anybody was wondering about the hair,
Nobody is, but yeah.
but you can run your hands through that hair for a price, especially high school ladies. It is true. They're lining up at the door. Gannon.
What?
You've been playing on like 17 teams this tournament. How do you do?
What do you mean?
How do you do it all?
You just go out and do it.
You know, Gannon is in high
Suffer
school.
on Monday.
Gannon
Suffer on
seems
Monday.
to be a little jumpy.
You know, folks, he is a Bond Spieler through and through. I mean, not in the sense at the bar, but he is here and he is playing on multiple teams, and he is going to be here all night long, folks. A nice shot over there on sheet B by the Pernage rink. That Pernage, he's so hot right now. Also, Gannon.
What?
The ladies, they're lining up. How do you like keep a normal social life with all these ladies?
You know? You don't. You know?
It's pretty tough. I understand this.
It's one of those things where you just live with it.
You know, these curlers, they're so hot right now.
95% of them out there are guys.
Yeah, I know, but the ladies, I mean, the curlers are so hot right now. I mean, this sport
You know your
is
wife's
growing.
2 feet over, right?
No, I know she is, but I'm saying curling is a hot sport.
Ah,
Is it not?
yeah. Because it's very cold out there.
It's cold, but it's a hot sport.
Yeah.
Ask Michael Tenza.
Hey, Mike, is curling hot or is it cold?
Thank you.
Huh?
It's
Now.
Saturday night. It's a hot sport. And this is a hot mic. And we are coming live with Gannon Schomer, ladies.
I go on in an hour, so I gotta get ready.
Gannon Schomer needs 1 hour to get ready for his curling match, folks.
I just don't want to be here.
That hair
I need
does
some
take
combing.
time.
Yeah.
You just can't do that hair overnight, folks. You can't do that hair overnight. You know. Not digging that.
2. Counting 2.
What are we talking about, curling now?
Yeah. Something like that.
We did a really good job play-by-playing that one.
Oh yeah, 100%. See right here, he has to make this narrow takeout here for the double. For life, pretty much. He doesn't get this, well, that would shake.
We're on sheet A, folks.
Yeah.
Look at the onesie guy coming out. He is very narrow.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
not.
he's crashing. He's already crashing.
I think we're promoting
giving up
another
hope.
Red Rock somewhere.
I don't think it's going to do anything for the red, but it's not going to do anything for the yellow either. Yeah.
Good call, Gannon. And also, he has crazy hair. Ladies, you guys want to run his hands through your
Hey,
hands
Mike,
through.
how many people are watching? 3. Whoa!
Oh, we gained a viewer, folks.
Whoa!
We
Stick
gained a
around
viewer.
then. Word's getting out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're like spilling your beer.
Yeah, I know. Is somebody smoking in here?
I know. That's what I'm smelling. I was just standing outside for like half an hour. Nobody was out there. Yeah.
Somebody go tell the smokers to not smoke right next to the door.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Did they get?
Oh,
Yeah, red got
nice.
two in that end.
Nice for the Pernage rink here. They're sitting two, well guarded.
Yeah.
This could be a really good shot to come in for 3, but also you don't want to like crash on one of your guards and open it up. What do you say, Gannon?
What?
You don't want to crash on one of your guards and open it up.
Yeah, but you also kind of want to get in there.
They don't
I
have
wouldn't
hammer
mind the curl around on the outside here. That would have been
for
that's
guards.
not-
You're talking guard?
Oh.
Yeah. You
I
got
would
to
plug up
guard
the middle
that
here.
center.
I would plug up the middle here.
Yeah, we're guarding
We're
center.
drawn, I would do it on the outside.
Tim is definitely coming in a little hot here.
He'll be fine.
He loves his takeouts, but coming in guard, not necessarily the forte.
He's gonna hit and roll right where he wants to be, or is he drawn? Yeah.
I think we opened it up just a little bit.
I don't think it's gonna do much though. I think it's still sitting pretty good. It's gonna be pretty hard for John McCleary to get one in there.
I disagree with you, Gannon. I think it's there,
All right.
and that is the call, folks.
Well, yeah, that's the only shot they really got there. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
It is the shot to call.
But it is, yeah.
It's not an easy shot.
No,
it's not an easy shot.
No, not at all.
But a true curler, as Gannon is, or John McCleary, who is shooting this rock. I mean, this is in his wheelhouse. He's coming in hot, folks. It's got a curl. It's got a curl, and it's got a curl. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. And he got by, and he peeled it out. Yellow's still sitting one. I think he just came up with just a little too much weight, but he did peel it out. So
Yeah.
it's still anybody's end. What say you, Michael Tenza?
Agreed.
And that is direct from Michael Tenza.
What do you say?
He said great,
Oh,
because that was great.
that's not great. That's wonderful.
Michael Tenza is also known as Tony the Tiger. He says great. Very greatly.
I don't want to go curl. I just want to sit here now.
You know what is really good? We are still at 3 viewers.
It's bad.
We're still at 3 viewers.
Still at 3? Nice. I'm not getting kicked off the air yet then.
This first rock
Yeah.
needs to bite up. I mean, it needs to bite up.
Crash and roll in. And
There you go. That's actually not bad. That's not bad for the Perna drink. But these red rocks over here are easily promotable by Sweeney. I mean, look at John. They're salivating at this chance.
Yeah.
What say you, Gannon?
I think he's going to be a little bit narrow. I don't think he's going to.
Well, I wouldn't call the shot before it's thrown. I'm just saying, let's call the right shot here.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Raise the shot here, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
bump it in. Let's bump it in.
Which one, though? That's the question.
No, which one would you bump in? Emily Phipps, which one would you bump in?
The inside one. The one closest to the middle.
She has spoken. They are calling the right shot. All right.
A little light.
It's light. It's
Light,
going to
curling a
curl.
lot. It's crashing on the yellows up here.
So, Gannon is a savant, and he said that he was going to be narrow. So, Gannon the savant. What do you think the Perna drink should do after this?
Guard up those red ones. Take your one. Continue your lead.
Do you think it would be in best interest just to take it out?
Not really.
I beg to differ.
Well, I think they're just calling the guard up there.
I actually believe there is a double.
I could see that, but it could also go really badly if you don't hit it right.
I don't see how anything can go badly if you just bring weight.
Yeah, but we don't know if he actually is going to bring weight.
Well,
It could go bad
Bill
if he doesn't have it.
Bill doesn't have weight, but he's bringing the weight now.
Yeah.
But he is narrow.
Yep. It's always narrow. He's going to chip off and hit it, though, and bounce it in.
Oh, wow, he got it. He got it. Great shot, Bill.
That was unexpected by Bill.
So the call was the takeout.
Yep.
But for the last stone, wide open draw for McCleary.
No, for Sweeney. Sweeney's throwing.
It's the McCleary team. But yes, Sweeney is throwing.
Nice one, Dave. You gotta move a little bit quicker than that.
The draw is actually really good, and we'll be sitting 1, folks. So red is gonna get 1. Nice open draw.
Score
Nice
is 2-4
job.
after 5.
Nice job, B. Sween, Doctor.
Score is 2-4 after 5. Still anybody's game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sheet A.
It's looking a little rough for yellow.
It's 7-1. We're literally yellow has to get 6 just to push it to extra.
Well,
How do you suppose they do that, Gannon?
they can play another end after this one, too. We have to go on at 12. They have up until 12. Or 11:45.
We
so
could
have
have
time
a
to clean the
7-end game, folks. 7 ends.
ice. Crazy.
That is crazy. Have you ever heard of a 7-end game in curling?
I don't think so. I can't count that high.
Folks, it would be an anomaly. It would be an anomaly, folks.
Yeah.
Spoken by the words of Gannon Schomer, folks. Also, ladies, Gannon Schomer, his hair. There's a lot of it.
Yep.
A lot of hair. And also, we have George joining the group. George, get on in here, George. Come on. George.
He just rejected the mic.
Don't worry, Deb. I'm doing a great job, Deb. I'm doing a great job. No, Deb, I'm doing really. We're doing great.
I got a fun fact.
Yeah?
Oh,
Fun fact
Deb
is-
has a fun fact.
More people here are drinking beer than Diet Pepsi.
That's Diet Coke.
But I don't. Okay, so she obviously is drinking a lot of beer because she is drinking Diet Coke.
There you go. See, and Ben and Gannon can still see what I'm drinking, so obviously they're watching the game and knowing what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yes, I can tell.
Remember, kids,
We're-
sober is doper.
We are always promoting family curling here.
And for all you people out there who get the PFD, remember, pick, give, click. No, click.
Click, pick,
give.
live, pick, click, give. I believe that's what she was talking about.
Exactly.
And over to you, Emily.
And there goes.
Hi. Was that? What was that?
What?
What happened? Ice cream? Okay, folks, we're back online with Gannon Schomer. Everybody,
I gotta go soon.
he has curfew.
I play at midnight. 45 minutes, bud.
Well, that's clearly not before this game is over.
What?
Clearly not
Wow.
before this game is over, right? I mean, for realsies, bro.
I don't understand what you're.
Okay. Can we focus on one game here?
I'm too tired. Alright, we're going to Sheep B because it's more entertaining.
Lori, it's not going well. I don't think we were born for this.
Yeah, Dad, take my spot.
No,
I gotta
sit.
go. I gotta go get ready and stuff.
You have 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Elvis
Ty
is in the
Schomer.
house.
Oh,
Elvis is in the
Elvis
house.
1.0 is in the house.
Elvis 2.0 is right over there. He's got back hair. He's better.
1.0 only has butt hair.
Back hair. I said back
sorry.
hair.
Sorry.
You said butt hair. Welcome to the curling club.
You're gonna be as good at this as I am.
I'm hanging with
A
Phipps.
negative times a negative equals a positive.
Okay, we leave no soldiers behind, right?
There's no soldiers behind.
I'm tired. I'm feeling really old. You know
Well,
what?
you are.
I liked it. Yes, I am.
Oh, dang
And
it.
thank you for spilling on yourself.
Son of a gun,
You
folks.
should have spilled in my glass instead of on your lap. But rub it out.
It was a small portion.
Rub it out. It's still wet. I hope the general public isn't listening. But Phyllis Hill, if you're still awake at 3 o'clock in the morning in
We lost one viewer. We lost one viewer. We're down to 2.
Who's still listening? Where are they from? I have been a part of the Anchorage Curling Club. I should drop my voice down.
You should.
I am the oldest continuous member from the Anchorage Curling Club. Here for my 32nd spring spiel.
False.
Oh, okay, 15th, 28th, something.
Who's the oldest member?
Lambert's here.
Lambert is here.
Lambert was here when I came here, but he left for a few years.
He also was old when
He was old when I met
Ty
him.
got here.
When I met him.
Yeah,
He was old when I was 26.
Yes, but he is the man.
I used to think I was as good as Ben Phipps, but that decade left.
We're going there right now.
I'm not as good as Ben Phipps. He is on the speaker right now. You're the man.
He is better than Ben Phipps.
No.
Ben Phipps needs to practice,
Ty Schomer's fat and old.
but still good looking. And
Oh.
those gray hairs
Oh, I can't deny that.
only
I can't deny that.
equilibrate to silver fox, folks.
My daughter has enjoyed a very good living from the Phipps family. Thank you, Phipps. She's the
We
best nanny you got.
single-handedly employ
Yes.
half of his family.
Babysitting and the culture of curling runs deep. It's beyond curling. We love the ice. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I hope you're paying attention to the game. We're not. But
Yellow sitting 2 over in sheet B.
I can't see that far. I'm old.
And
I
he's
see a lot of
also-
granite in play.
He's also seeing double vision.
What I do like to see is that the German boy that's living with me, Mika, downtown Berlin, has come to join the Schomer family in Anchorage, Alaska, and he's seen nothing but cosmopolitan, metropolitan. He's seen none of that. Because we've done Fairbanks, we've done Talkeetna, we've done Anchorage. It's all about rural now.
Anchorage is definitely cosmopolitan.
Well, I told him
Metropolitan, folks.
the real Alaska is 15 minutes, 20 minutes outside Anchorage.
It's at least 30 minutes.
Okay, 30. So,
Anyway, my job here is to throw a jab at Ty Schomer whenever he says something right now.
he's doing a great job.
But Ty Schomer has seen more of Alaska than 99.9%
The only problem is I saw it in the
the Earth.
1980s when you couldn't record it.
This is a love fest here.
Oh my
we
goodness.
got
fest.
Now we got
Michael is back in the house.
Just a love fest. Come on. Let's get a little closer to my man.
I saw Alaska when you didn't need a permit.
To see Alaska, folks.
I saw Alaska when you didn't need a permit.
To see Alaska. Where were you, folks?
That's a hard question.
Yeah, where were they?
They were nowhere.
We have 2 viewers. Where were they?
They should check in right now because I probably know them. I might be related.
Viewers, call the curling club hotline so we
It's
can.
just the Berklet hotline, the Ostis Berklet hotline.
Oh my God. Yes.
I got married in the Fairbanks curling club.
If there are any Ossuses and Berklets watching this video stream right now,
I know you better than you know me.
call in right now because we are talking nothing of curling and only
This
of
is the
drama.
Ostis Berklet curling
We
hotline.
want drama right now.
I love to share that. My first 2 years of competitive curling, I never lost to a Berklet. It's their game. But Ronnie Berklet taught me the game. Ron Berklet taught me how to play.
Because
No, he went to bed early, but he'll hear this in the morning.
Ronnie Berklet.
Ron
Half
Berklet.
of your team is down here, but you're not.
Ron
What's going
Berklet.
on,
Ron
Ronnie?
Berklet taught me how to play.
Ronnie Berklet. Half your team is here, and where are you? Boom.
Boom. Booyah.
Where are you, Ronnie?
Stephen Berklet might be still up.
It's really best.
He was the flower boy, or ring child, or whatever the hell that is, in my wedding.
Way to go, Steven. You're
Yes.
the flower boy.
Yes. He was the guy
Show
wearing
her
the
women.
underwear at the World Championships last year. You remember that? No, it's PG. It's PG.
cut us off a long time ago. But we are still talking.
So my ring bearer was the underwear boy at the World Championships for USA.
No,
Stephen
it was
Berklet.
his flower boy. His flower boy. That is a fun fact. Presented,
And there he is.
presented not by Deb, but
In
by
his
Ty.
underwear.
Chummer.
In his little who's it and his whatnot. Yeah, that. He was in his who's it and whatnot. That was my ring bearer in my wedding. He was 5. Son of a monkey. You can't script that shit.
Anyway, folks, you cannot script that stuff.
You can only curl.
You can't script that stuff. Oh, Michelle Peel in the house. And she's drinking a Canada Dry because she is Canadian.
And I am curling at midnight.
So drink Canada Dry every curler at midnight.
So, Ty, hey, just sit here for just for a second. So, Ty Shower.
Yes, Michelle, go on.
I just want to ask you something on the record.
We're on the record,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I think they cut us off, so you may or may not be on the record.
This is a segment called On the Record with Ty.
Oh, I
Ty.
like this.
Yeah, this is
I like
a new
this.
segment. It's
Oh, we're all quiet now.
On the Record with Ty. And I just want you to go on the record as saying, can you confirm or deny that Kenny Traxler is coming back to curling next fall?
Wow.
I need it on the record.
Kenny
Traxler.
Kenny Traxler will not be curling in the fall next year.
What? No, come on.
So are you on the record? That's
She
on the
asked
record.
honesty.
Whoa!
Kenny Traxler might be coerced into playing
Wait.
later in
How
the
about
season.
how about we get Kenny Traxler on the
On the
mic
record.
right there? Get over here. Oh, Kenny Traxler.
I backed you up. I said, no, he ain't playing in the fall.
Can you confirm or deny that you may be curling in the fall? Can you go on the record?
Very unlikely.
Oh!
Who was the greatest lead in the late 90s for 5 years?
Kenny Traxler.
Who went to 2 national championships and the Olympic trials as a lead because nobody else could throw a stone in front of the
I
house?
know this one. Kenny Traxler.
for 7 days at the national championships because he was so sphinctered up and nervous.
I know this one. Ty Schomer.
No, that's Kenny Traxton. It's Kenny Traxton. I had to throw that out. I had to throw it.
That is not on the record, folks.
Shit for like a week.
That is
I was
definitely
getting worried
on the
about
record.
I was getting worried about it.
But when I hear very unlikely, I still see that there is a chance. There is a chance, folks. There is a chance that one of our own Anchorage curlers could still come back. One of our own.
That's not a good thing.
Yes.
Kenny Traxler did not shit for 7 days at the men's national championship.
And by the SH word, he meant poo.
Was he
And
nervous?
I was worried about him.
Was he nervous?
Well, we all were nervous. We were at the national championship.
It's a family show, people.
Clearly, we are totally in tune to the games on the ice right now.
It lets people know that if you can't poop for 7 days, it's quite all right.
We had a conversation about it at the
talk to
country
your
inn.
doctor, but you know.
And I gave him a country fried steak, all the hash browns, and 2 greasy eggs to try to help the push.
And we are taking a break from Ty Schomer on the record. We are now with Becca on the record.
All right, let's take a look. Sheet A.
Oh, she's trying to take the mic. That's just not happening. She's trying to take the mic. All right, Mike. We're on the mic with Mike. Mike, what do you see happening with these games being so game-like that they are, Mike? We're on the mic, Mike.
Yes.
Mike, I think you do a really good play-by-play. You should just give us the rundown, Mike.
Yes?
We're on the mic with Mike, and he is calling the mic.
What's going on, Sheet A?
Yes. What is? Yeah, he's doing a great job, folks, being on the mic with Mike. What do you think, Mike?
It's like they're over curling.
They're sweeping hard. They're sweeping hard.
Gotta go, guys.
I think they overswept.
Yeah. Try and get that raise.
What's that?
Try and get that raise.
That raise. Got to get that raise. What do you think?
I think Elvis got some moves.
I mean, that onesie is... What do you think about that onesie?
It's special?
I like it, Mike. We're on the mic with Mike. We're going to move over here to Sheet B. What do you got going on over here on Sheet B here, Mike?
There's a whole lot of granite.
There's a lot of granite in that house. What do you think about that house, Mike?
Gonna slide by, we're gonna chip off the guard, we're just gonna slide in.
Actually, I like that shot. It worked out. We're going to adjust the cameras, folks, to get in on that. Are we there, Mike?
How many we get out of the deal on that?
We're on the mic with Mike.
Are you gonna shake? What's going on here?
And by SH, he meant poo.
When's the next draw start? It's 11:30.
We're on the mic with Mike.
Looks like we are getting a handshake on Sheet B.
hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you talk all this shit. Because we're going to bring our We got lucky you beat me clearly. I mean, we were up like 6-0. No, but we just like, I think they're started throwing this. I saw you play against the video of that place, and I'm watching all your videos. Yeah, like, did you see my draws? My draws were like button shot. Bam, bam, bam.
Who is Tim playing with? Bill, Charles.
But I do too. This is Marshall made it in the A grade. Last year we won the B grade. This year it's like, now we're at the point of win or lose.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No, I just thought
Tomorrow, boys.
Tomorrow. Yes, man.
Yeah. I'm going to try my best. If I don't make it,
Oh, we got a mic, Kenny. The mic's live, Kenny. 1997, Kenny and I went to the men's national championship. And we never had that many stones in front of the house in any game that we ever played. I tell you, it's the truth. In 1997, when we went to the Olympic trials, there was never that many stones in front of the house. But with the new 5-guy rule, you got to play the game.
I think that's like an automatic loss. I don't know. What? Yeah, I think that is. You gotta look at the rules.
That's only one.
That's like a chapter 8 rule.
They were going to go back. Back to
This fucking best right here. Look at this now.
Holy shit, every rock is a flip.
Red is fighting hard. Yellow's got the same right here.
Yeah, no. And if you...
That's what I'm telling you.
I like it hard. I think it's a race.
It would just be all the
Oh, he raised the yellow. Holy shit.
Yeah. They got it.
No, wait, don't sleep this
The Hail Mary.
And I'm not tight. I stick around.
Hey, here's the thing. This Anchorage Rally Club coming up from the ranks. No one thought we were going to make it. This is a fucking good luck story, man.
I know, we're the
they come back
We're the Cinderella team.
No, we fucking win.
Did you guys make the race for this weekend in Anchorage?
No, we won.
Whoa!
John Schuster is in the house. We just need to put the camera on him. John Schuster is in the house. Can we do that? Can we put John Schuster in the house? John Schuster's in the house. John Schuster's in the house. Yeah.
What a shoot.
No, he used to be that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he used to be that big. Yo! It's Houston. John Schuster's in the house.
Oh, I know he did. He's like, I'm sorry, I heard
All right, folks, that's it for this stream. We're going to go ahead and shut it down and get the next one started. Next game starts at midnight.
You're all right,